My name is Laura Travers. I'm a third-year resident in Pediatrics, and I am addicted to duty hours. Some people like the traditional 8 to 12-hour shift, and they go home, unwind, enjoy working, but enjoy their time off. When I log into new innovations to input my hours, I hate seeing blank spaces. If I didn't have to sleep, I would work non-stop. I have a normal life, no different than anyone else. I shop for my food, I run errands, I have great friendships and relationships. Basically, I'm a normal resident with a healthy lifestyle.
I've been working with Laura now for like 3 years, and I'm really worried about her. She's been spending a lot of time logging her duty hours, thinking about duty hour violations. I'm not even really sure she's spending time with her husband anymore at this point. I really think she has an addiction to duty hours, and I think we need to do an intervention.
Well, we've all noticed Laura's addiction to duty hours. I feel like it's been getting worse every year. I heard from somebody that she had something like, 60 or 70 professionalism violations. It's pretty sad.
She's not a particularly stellar resident, as you might expect from the amount that she works. I'm not really sure what she's doing when she's working. It kind of reminds me of the child who's hospitalized and happens to have constipation. I'm not really worried about the constipation until it becomes a problem for me.
Hi, I'm John. I'm one of the colleagues of Laura Travers in the residency program, and I really think that Laura has a problem. She says that it's not an addiction, but I've worked with her multiple times before. I'm not sure that I've actually ever seen her leave the hospital. What she does when she leaves, I have no idea. I know it's straining her marriage. Mark, her husband, has told me that it's becoming a huge problem. So she really needs to clean her act up, or it's not going to go well for her.
I'm going to keep doing what I enjoy, and I don't care what others think of me. I feel safe with my duty hours, so I have no intention of stopping.
Okay guys, welcome to Morning Report. I'm going to be talking about a case that's usually one of the most important presentations we can see in the ER, which is altered mental status. So this is a 15-year-old adolescent female who was brought in by EMS because of altered mental status. The mother found her on the floor of the bathroom unresponsive, with vomit on her mouth and an open bottle of Tylenol lying next to her on the floor. Just en route to the hospital, she got an IV and Narcan. Mom is not sure what medication she could have gotten into, as grandma has various meds. So now I'll open up the floor to you guys. What else would you want to know?
Does she take any medications?
No, she only takes Tylenol once in a while.
Nico, I have a question.
So I'm just keeping over past medical history. Did you do that? Yeah.
No, so past medical history is not significant. Maybe there was some mention of her.
Nico, I have a quick question.
Tonight, on Undercover Boss, Sarah Himilowski, attending at Wilson Children's Hospital, goes undercover to find out what is going on at her company.
Sarah
Sarah Himilowski, and I'm a pediatric hospitalist at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Wolfson Children's Hospital is a 216-bed hospital that serves the pediatric community for the greater Jacksonville area. My goal today is to go undercover and pretend that I'm an intern to see what happens on the wards on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to put this on, and I am going to pretend to be an intern for the day. Excuse me. I'm the new intern. I'm looking for Jane. Chris? Is this the fishbowl?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be looking for somebody named Jane or Chris.
Alright, sit down.
Yeah, that's us. Come on.
What year are you?
I'm an intern. Do you have a badge? No, they haven't given me my badge yet.
Oh god, another one.
So, what do I do? How do I get into the computer?
Alright, it's basically a hellhole. You just log in and you hope the thing doesn't crash. And you just put in whatever you can into the note, and then the attending will tell you it's wrong, and then we just start over the next day, and then you go.
What's a note? Like, how do I even get it in the computer if I can't get in the computer without a badge?
What med school did you go to? I can't even deal with this. Jane, you're gonna have to take over.
Oh, okay, so what you do is, if it's a real patient ready to go home, you do a discharge summary. If they stay, you do a soap note. And then if they need scripts, you put the scripts in before they go home. That's it. It's really not that hard.
What's a soap note? Do you guys have like a book or something that shows me how to do all this? Bronchitis?
Oh, noon conference time. See you later.
But I need to get in the computer.
Look, I'm sure you're great. You'll learn fast.
Well, that was a giant learning experience on how these third-year residents interact with the new interns. Specifically, Chris Dudek was totally inappropriate with this intern. There are definitely some major changes that need to happen around here so these interns that are coming in get more support.
As we come on the air tonight from Jacksonville, Florida, and as you can see, Hurricane Matthew is churning right off the coast.
Torrential downpours and wind whipping stoplights, crashing palm trees, submerging cars on the road. States of emergency declared in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina.
Just take a look at the radar at this hour. Spinning right off Jacksonville.
Ocean water breaching dunes and taking over these Jacksonville streets.
That storm surge they've been talking about. This is St. John's River.
Inside the Jacksonville Baptist Medical Center, hospital staff rushing 21 newborns out of the NICU to safety.
So the next one is Jacqueline Smith. She's a 2-year-old girl. This morning she swallowed a penny. It has passed. Mom found it in her poop. But now she's got blood in her stool. Mom saw blood on the toilet paper.
It's from the penny.
Oh, is this the penny one?
Who admitted this?
Jeremy Warner, 18-month-old male. Mom's worried about developmental delay. He doesn't have any speech, and he's been making these loud, repetitive voices. Sister has autism.
What is it?
Just started to this morning, I guess. Alright, John Parrish, 15-year-old male. He was trying to siphon gas from a car, I guess with the hurricane. He accidentally ingested some gas. Now he's having nausea.
That's ridiculous. It can't be.
Alright.
Okay. Are any of these people here?
No.
Are any of these people real?
Also no.
These are the Sharks. They have achieved incredible success as entrepreneurs and investors in multiple sectors. They all came from humble beginnings and are all self-made. The Sharks know what it takes to build business empires from nothing into billions.
Hi, I'm Heidi, and this is Lindsay. Our patient who presented to the ED has no past medical history, birth history unremarkable. Sharks, we urge you to accept this admission with the added reward of expanded medical knowledge and clinical experience.
Decision, we have some labs and some workup to go over with you.
Vaccinations up to date?
Yes, they are.
What antibiotics has she been tried on?
Azithromycin and Ceftonir.
What is the social situation?
She lives with her grandparents, father's, cousin's, brother's dog, and there's a pet parrot too.
I've already diagnosed this patient in my head, and I really don't want to deal with any social situation, so I'm out on this one.
Lindsay and Heidi, I think you have a very interesting admission. However, I think there's lots of structural abnormalities. I'm going to have to deal with the genetics and pulmonologist, and not talking about the RVUs. I'm out.
What you need is someone who can deal with the subspecialists and juggle social work. I'm in 100%, but I need someone to do my notes. I need someone to deal with the social situation with the family.
Yeah! Thank you,
Thanks,
Shark.
Shark.
You won't regret this.